Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Eden Amadora. If you're new here, this is a place we talk about embodying divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy, walking a path of heart, awakening in this modern world. And I'm excited to deepen with you about what is divine feminine energy. I do several videos about archetypes of the goddess and the mystery school work that I'm a teacher in. We work with divine feminine energy quite consciously. That's one of the main focuses. So you may be hearing about it. There's a buzz about it, and part of you is wondering, do I have it? Do I have divine feminine energy? What is it? And this is going to be quite a veil lifter for many of you. Yes, you have it, and it is everywhere. And to put it in a nutshell, the divine feminine is Shakti, which is an Indian word for creative life force energy itself. For everything that is in this manifest world, when it is seen as whole and holy and sacred, or even not recognized, it's an expression of the divine feminine. Because at the most rarefied frequency, there are always two energies that are coming into communion, constantly manifesting the entire universe. Divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy. From unity, from oneness, this first expression of duality is at that octave of creation of divine feminine, divine masculine. So Shiva is divine masculine and Shakti is divine feminine. And when Shiva and Shakti dance, stars are born, everything emerges from their dance in frequency. Divine feminine energy is magnetic, and it is a pull towards center or towards manifestation from light, from rarefied energy, and you could call it subtler dimensions even. The divine goddess Sophia, there's many myths about her, and she is an ancient goddess that is known with the creation of matter, that she came into form and she is embedded in the molecules that create solid matter, 3D. This manifest reality is her body of the goddess. And so when we ask, do I have that energy? On the most basic level, everything you see has that energy. We've just been under a spell that she's missing. So when we hear about the divine feminine is rising, or the divine feminine is awakening, or the divine feminine is returning, some of us chuckle because she's never been lost. It is only in our human collective consciousness that we have been under a spell of forgetting and not communing with her and not remembering to honor her and to revere her and to recognize her everywhere, and especially within ourselves. So some qualities of divine feminine energy, when we really take it into how do I embody that more consciously, are our receptiveness. She is the chalice that receives. When you think about the polarity of a magnet, there's like the positive and the negative. And the negative in this case is the receptive vessel. That's the empty space that receives. She's the yin, out of the yin and the yang. So when we think about yin yoga, we think about the rest and the surrender and the folding over and the spiral inward and downward. And that's the yin of the divine feminine. So when we're in our feminine energy, we're surrendered, we're relaxed, and we're receptive, rather than a dynamic thrusting and action and that electric force of the masculine. The feminine is that magnetic inward spiral. So if you are in a woman's body or a man's body, you can embody more of this divine feminine energy by being more receptive, surrendered, collaborative. The divine feminine's the weaver that weaves and collaborates and communes. She wants to merge. She wants to flow together like water finding other rivulets and streams and rivers and flowing together and coming into the great ocean of unity. The divine feminine is that pull towards merging and communion and union. And she's within us as well when we feel into intimacy and that desire to merge with another. When in Tantra, when lovers are in divine union, it's said that they're both in their feminine energy for that reciprocity of giving and receiving, and union and merging is a much more feminine quality. And then the ecstatic, orgasmic energy is the divine masculine that flows into them as they receive that. So it's a little counterintuitive. Sometimes we can take that deeper in another video around some of the red tantric practices where one of the partners will really consciously embody the divine feminine energy and the other will consciously embody the archetype of the divine masculine. But for now, focusing on what is divine feminine energy, and if you have it, just feel into the ways that you can receive, that you can open and surrender to life more, that you can be in your softness and extend in an invitation and offering of communion, so that you can offer your presence as a soft embrace. That's divine feminine energy as well. And there's many other ways to really refine this as we go into specific archetypes and the way the divine feminine energy shows up and fractals down into specific goddesses. So we will deepen on other videos with that as well, and you can enjoy really feeling into how do I most naturally express my divine feminine energy. I wanted to also share with you that if you feel out of balance in your divine feminine energy and are seeking some guidance how to really nurture and amplify that in your life, I have some wonderful tools for you. One is a fun and free quiz where you can really feel into what are my primary archetypes as I love. What is my style? What is my core archetype of love in the divine feminine? And that will lead you into balancing with your inner divine masculine. And another wonderful journey for you is the goddess embodiment journey, how to channel your inner goddess and bring in some of those frequencies of the divine feminine more consciously. So you can find more below in the links. I hope you've enjoyed this and it was illuminating, maybe lifted the veil on the divine feminine for you a bit. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like. And if you're not subscribed, you can do so now. Only love.